Hello, beautiful Libras. You're here to create balance and harmony and love and beauty in relationships. You bring so much to a situation because you bring people together. You fit into situations, but sometimes you get lost with who you are. So let's see what I can pull here. It looks like you kind of have floated away. With these cards here, we've got the Sky Dancer surrender. So I feel like in some way you've kind of drifted off. You've kind of like floated away into something and sort of some situation, like you got lost. I feel like you got lost because you also have this compass card, lost compass, getting back to integrity. So I'm seeing you in a situation. You're trying to be adaptable. You're trying to kind of blend in, fit in, get by. And in a sense, you're just a little lost. There's an empty void. So let's dive in and see what that void is about. So we have the Ace of Inspiration. Whoa. All right. So there you are. The Ace of Inspiration. We've got the Empress. So there's some new thing that you've started. You're very inspired. It's very creative and fun. It's new. And then you've got this big energy. So you're creating something that's more in alignment with who you are. It's more, it revolves more around you and what you're passionate about. Let me get the Muse of Voices, which is like the King of Swords. So this is very serious. You're having to take something very serious. So there's some work here. Okay. And look at that balanced energy. You're trying to walk down this path to this space, the center, and bring balance. It's like you can't mess up. You don't want to mess up. You don't want to fail. There's a lot of details. This is a little bit higher than you feel. It's a little bit higher than your pay grade. You're like, I don't know if I jumped into something that is too much, but I've got to go all in. I've got to be 100% prepared and dedicated to this new thing. Oh, let's see. All right, so you've got the Seven of Wands, closing that out. So I feel you're moving into this new thing that brings you so much love. Like it creates this place within you that you really find to be you. Like you're like, this is my thing. This is what makes me happy. But I'm a little unprepared. It's almost like you're having to work out kinks that you weren't necessarily prepared for, but you're doing it anyway. You're mourning a little bit. So there's something you had to leave behind, something you're moving on from. That's a little bit difficult for you to process. So let's see. Actually, I am going to use my beautiful cards because you are all about beauty and I just love the rainbow. So I just need a lot of color on this table to really tap into who you are. So we got the King of Swords. All right, so tell me more about the Ace of Inspiration. What's the Ace of Inspiration about? Oh, the Devil. All right. Okay, but you got the King of Pentacles. All right. Okay, so you're a little bit in your head. Your mind is sort of taking over a bit when it comes to this new beginning for you, this new creative outlet. It's a creative thing. It's something that you've created. You're going in a more creative direction and you're a little bit focused on the wrong thing. I feel like it's bringing you down a little bit. Let's move these up a little bit. I'm sorry. So we got the King of Pentacles. So you're really aligning yourself with something that brings you a lot of stable success, though. This is something you're working really hard for. You feel a little out of control, though. Like, I feel like you're just like the energy is very like, it's like you're on stage and you're dancing. And you're like, okay, you know, I showed up for the classes, the choreography, like I've got this down, right? But you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it. You're winging the situation. That's so interesting because that's kind of what I picked up on, I feel like last time. But you're doing a good job. Like, don't stop what you're doing. See, look, that's you on stage being successful, overcoming your obstacles and battles, and people cheering you on, saying, good job. Like, wow, you've done an amazing job. Like, you earned some sort of title here. There's that wand as well. So you start off with this wand, and then you end here with the wand. Okay, so let's see what this one is. And then there's the King of Swords again. You got the King of Swords twice. So let's see. There's a lot of wisdom to be had here. So make sure that when you are in your mind space, you aren't letting the negative thoughts overpower logic and reason, because all this beautiful energy that you're manifesting here, that you're embarking on, you're drawing in a lot of things that bring you joy from deep within your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. This is really drawing you to express who you truly are and bring in success through that, which is really important. You're upgrading your life. You're aligning to your own solar system here. You're becoming in tune with your own solar system. This is very intuitive. This is an intuitive path for you, and it's very balanced. It's very logical. It has a lot of, like, it aligns with who you are. It's just like right somewhere around all of this energy, there's a little bit of negative talk. Like maybe you're saying, I'm not good enough. I really feel like you just kind of feel like you're floating a little bit. Like, did I do too much? This is the thing with this card here. Look, you have these obstacles, and then we got the Magician. So you have these obstacles in front of you, this blockage, which is this devil energy. You are forgetting. We all need a reminder. We all need encouragement. We all need to know we're doing a good job. And you need a little bit of boost from within, because I feel like you're getting positive feedback from outside of yourself. And that's your natural ruler. Like, you rule relationships and bring balance to that area. That's who you are. And it's like you're getting that fuel from outside of yourself. But I feel like you're forgetting who you are, which is the manifestor of your reality singularly. Like without the relationship, without the partnerships, without the together experience, you can actually independently fly. Like, you see how this being is flying in the sky, but then there's these other beings around, and there's two, which symbolically perfect for partnership, right? Well, I feel like you're having to spread your own wings here, and these other two, or these people, these individuals around you are kind of stepping back a little bit, and that's kind of creating a sense of anxiety for you. But what's amazing is there's so much success with this logic, with really realizing that every single step you take in this direction is a small victory. You have a card of victory here. You have financial abundance. Like, you are set up here. We've got Saturn, we've got discipline, we've got hard work with Capricorn. So there's a lot of earth energy. This is very grounded. We've got air, and we've got earth, and then we've got fire. We've got some, so you're doing a fantastic job. There's not a lot of, actually there is love here, because the Empress is all about love and beauty. You are the sign of love and beauty. So it's really understanding what comes from within you. It's already outside of you. You're already bringing love and balance to situations that you encounter. So it's like you're trying to figure out, well, what about loving and nurturing myself, making myself feel good? It's like you're missing a little bitty piece inside of you. Let's see. I want to see what's going on in your mind. You've got a battle in your head right now, Libra. So I want to see what's going on in your head. So I want to get into Libra's mind, please. I want to hear the negative ego and the positive, because there's a lot of logic and positivity, and then there's this negative chatter. So I want to do the negative chatter and the positivity on the other side. Like what do you have working against you and for you right now? What is imbalancing the scales here for Libra? Okay. So you've got the wounded child, awakens compassion and desire to serve others. Wounded children, open to learning path of forgiveness. Okay. Blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds. Resist moving on through forgiveness. So there's a wound here from your past, and it is blocking you from, it's like a sense of trust. Okay, so all of that energy, that positive energy that I described, is because that your compass isn't pointing north because you're not in alignment with your partnerships. There's some past issue, this wound, that's creating conflict within your head. So it's keeping you from the success. It's not allowing you to see this rationality. Like, I can see it because I'm objective. I don't have a subjective view into your thoughts and your feelings. So I'm not seeing the negativity like you are, but I'm seeing into your psyche because with an objective lens. And this lens is showing me how, like you see this orange energy as well, there's some sort of block here coming from your foundation. Okay, so there's a block in your foundation. Let's see what's working for Libra. Let's talk more about this positive energy for Libra. What's working in Libra's favor? Favor. I said favor. All right, what's working in Libra's? Oh, okay. Thank you. Poet. Beautiful. Beautiful energy. So expresses soul insights in symbolic language. Okay. So what's working for you is your gift of gab. Your ability to speak and to use your language and words and to speak love and light into yourself. So just as you can speak love and light into situations and relationships around you, you also have the ability to speak love and light into yourself. So working for you, that's how you can help heal that inner child wound where some imbalance, some relationships, whether it be a parent or something from childhood, there's some sort of, look at that. See that's showing me child and parents. Doesn't matter who you are. That's a child and that's her parents. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. That's Libra all day. Having the ability to find commonality, balance, and harmony. Bringing together discord, I think is the word. What else wants to come out? All right. Let's see. Libra. Right, Libra. So what's in the negative mind for Libra here? Let's get into the negative mind for Libra here. All right. So you're still working out, trying to decipher which part of you is at an imbalance. Like you're stepping out of this devil energy here, okay? That's what that is you really stepping out of this negative talk. Instead of calling yourself insufficient, not good enough, or you don't have enough, or saying that, you know, the materials aren't there. There's something very tangible that you lack in your life. This could be relationships, a house, a car, a savings, a job, maybe a business, something like that that you lack. You are coming into realizing, that's what I was talking about with the color. Like I almost went with this black deck, but I'm going to do that towards the end, because you are such a colorful human, regardless of where you are in your stage right now. You are very vibrant. That is who you are. You bring love and light to situations. And this is you, you know, being a bird, that's, you know, air, right? I feel like you're really discovering this new version of you. It's almost like you've lived in darkness for a time, and you're celebrating the new version of you, but you're still kind of going back. You're still kind of floating back and forth between the old you and the new you. Let's see, in your positive mind, let's tap into the positive mind, please. Let's tap into the positive mind, please. Do you remember when I just said how I was observing you and how you're looking through a subjective lens, and you're judging yourself, and you're talking down to yourself, you're not believing in yourself, you're not giving yourself enough credit? That's what this is. You're not recognizing the gifts and the talents that you possess, because you're seeing yourself in this programmed version of you that's not actually the totality of who you are. So that's speaking light into yourself honestly and truthfully, not in this dysfunctional way. And then there's peace of mind. You being able to, and that egg was really speaking to me. And then we have this egg sitting in the middle of the field. An egg is like representing like gestation, I think the word is. So imagine like a fetus that's developing inside of an egg. It's growing and expanding and going through a lot of transformations in order to be birthed. You're going through a lot of change. And this is going to require, in that, even though being alone is hard, it's going to require you to sit alone with yourself and really identify this piece. Like, where is it? Like, why have you lost it? Why has it not been found? You know what I'm saying? All right, I want to pull, actually, I want animals. So let's see. Going with the negative mind, and we're trying to get you balanced, Libra. Let's balance Libra. What's going on? Let's get into the negative mind, please. The negative mind for Libra. The negative mind for Libra. Oh, we got the worm. I feel like, and then the frog, so that's really being adaptable. Man, it's such a small creature, right? It's very grounded, it's very earthy. It's very rooted, doesn't need much. But it also gets stepped on and it forgets its way. Like, you know when it rains and the worms like come out of the ground, I assume, so they don't drown, and then they like get lost on the concrete and they shrivel up and die. I don't know if anyone knows that, but I do. I feel like you kind of have gotten lost. Like you're trying to find your way back to, remember I was talking about the rainbow, this black and white energy, and then the rainbow? It's like you're in this very black and white separated energy. You're separated from your rainbow, your truth, your insides. And you're trying to get back. You're trying to ground yourself, center yourself back to that space. It's interesting. So you're a little lost. So it's just, let's see. Look at that. Like trying to look at how it's just an intense stare. Being able to see clearly in the ethereal and the tapping into your spiritual power here. So let's see. What's working? Okay, okay. Look at that. Beautiful energy. What's working for you is, look, remember I was talking about who you are, looking within. When will my reflection show? I can't sing. What's the song? Mulan. When will my reflection show who I am inside? It's like you feel beautiful, meaning the essence of beauty in all things. You feel so much beauty in the world, but you're like, when am I going to look in the mirror and see that in myself? I can see it in other people. I can find balance and harmony and love and passion for others. But what about me? What about myself? What about my beauty? Bringing beauty to my life. Like when I'm all by myself, when I'm just floating along, you know, all alone. Remember? When will I be able to tap into my beauty? And it's really realizing that it's already inside of you, because that's why the swan is looking at its reflection. It's like recognizing that all along, all the beauty that you see outside of yourself is just reflecting you and reminding you back to the fact that the beauty is already inside of you. You don't have to look outside of yourself. Look, the oyster, which represents a caged in, untapped potential. So you have this amazing gift that you have yet to tap into, and this gift is inside of you. So it's about seeing this within yourself. That's really beautiful. What else do we want to tap into? Of course, yep, we're going to go to the aliens. All right. Libra, please. Libra, please. Negative and positive mind here. Negative and positive mind here. Programs. It's just programs. We're all trying to reprogram ourselves because we've lost sight of who we are. We've lost sight of who we are and where we came from. And it's like we crashed our spaceship, and somehow this physical, dense reality took us from home. That is literally what this card means. Like, there's Earth, and there's 3 higher beings, and they're sending a frequency to Earth to say, hey, we're here, we're connecting, we're helping, we're guiding, we're in tune, we're trying to get you back. And the Earth humans are down here like, where's my Starbucks? Or, man, I want to lose weight. I want to binge watch TV or smoke and drink and do things that are not conducive to my evolution and my highest path. So I feel like you got a little lost in who you are, what you came here to do. You're disconnected. And until you find the connection back to home, to who you are, you're going to be a little, you're going to be imbalanced. Whoa. You have the ability to step through here, to ascend beyond this physical limitation. Because remember, I was saying there's like something very material bringing you down. Well, there's some sort of limitation that's not allowing you to see the essence of your purity, of your whole beauty and amazing gifts and skills and talents that specifically are within you. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I laughed. I don't know if when I was shuffling these cards, this card came out and I laughed, and it was just a joke between me and my guides. And now it came for you because this is really coming back to home. This is really saying, like, there's such a deep connection to who we are as a species and who our ancestors really are, how we're all connected. There is no separation. There is no, like, it's so difficult. There's so much complexity to the concepts of what disconnection means and what oneness means. Like, what is the word? Individuality in Latin breaks down to non-duality, something like that. Do not quote me. But I feel like we're all forgetting this amazing time when we were connected to a higher consciousness, because we densely vibrated so low that we lost sight of the connections we have, not only to other humans, but to the animals, to the multidimensionals, the ones who aren't just in 3D. Like, we should be able to tap in higher, and that's where we're going back to. I didn't mean to go so deep, but that's where my guides were taking me. And obviously they wanted you to have that awareness too. And then look at that. And then there's that eye again. So remember the dragon, this is the dragon's eye in this deck. And then the dragon's eye came out in that deck. This is you really seeing into who you really are. This is dope. This snake, core of creation, sacral chakra. Dude, really? Like I said, sacral chakra from the beginning. This is you really seeing your creativity expanded, like you're about to fly. This snake also is a Libra, lizard, this somehow connects to Libras, okay? Snakes and reptiles. This is you coming back to your primal self. And coiling down into the earth like the worm, and being in tune with your, oh wow, that's so deep. It's almost uncomfortable. Like, you're really getting in tune. And I don't know at what time this is, like, but I see it. Like, I see you really getting in tune with your essence. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The energy is so big, like, it's kind of making me weird. Like, I need to, like, switch gears here for a moment. Okay. All right. Breathe. All right. Negative and positive mind for Libra, please. Like, negative and positive mind for Libra, please. All right. See, negative. All right, we've got the 8 of Cups. All right. So we got the Pisces. Is that your polarity? I can't remember. What is Libra's polarity? Libra's polarity. No, you're Aries, which is one sign away from Pisces. Okay. So I feel as though this is just about abandoning a part of you that no longer brings emotional stability within your being. You're really having to let go of this very limited version of yourself, because there's a much higher version of you trying to find its way. Like, this is you in your power. The Justice card, right? The yin and yang. This is the truth. This is the Venus. This is you tapping into your Venus, the Empress energy right here, and really finding yourself in yourself, not finding yourself outside of yourself, but inside of yourself. Wow, beautiful energy. Look, material trouble. We got the 5 of Pentacles, which tried to peek its way out over here. See, when I was messing with that. This is you believing that you have been put out, forgotten, left. You know, you could have been demoted at a job, or someone could have broken up with you, or a friendship could have ended. Something happened that made you sad. and you feel left out. You feel this person, these people, this group abandoned you. But the strength here is recognizing that there's still work to do on yourself. There's still growing. There's still expanding to be done, because you have a lot of abundance in your capabilities, like with what you're capable of manifesting all on your own. But right now you're tapped into the negative side of thinking. That's why you're pushing so hard here. See how she's kind of pushing the darkness away so the light can come in, so she can stay in the light? That's what you're kind of fighting with here. You're fighting to hold on to the light because the darkness is kind of coming in on you. So really find a way to let go of the negative talk. There's some negative chatter. Just let it go. It's not real. It's all an illusion. It's a trap. It's an obstacle in the matrix for you to overcome and to find success. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Everything you need to know is linked down below, and I will see you again next time. Bye.